Mr. Transformers 96 here with another movie edition update from Transformers. This is the Transformers line that I'm extremely excited about. Cannot wait for this line to actually be like officially shown and for to be put on pre-order and released. And now we have another update for you. Another picture of the back of one of the boxes where we do see two more figures, and we also see the figure numbers, which is quite exciting. So I've made videos about this a few times in the recent future. Talked about Brawl and Megatron in a video, and then I talked about the leaked assortment where we had really all the character names. And now getting these numbers, first of all, let's just talk about the numbers. Getting these numbers kind of helps confirm that theory, because as you can see, we do have numbers that go up to 13 here, and counting all the Deluxes, Voyagers, and Leader class figures that were rumored, there's 14 of those figures. So considering there's such a high number on the back of the packages, I would assume that actually that those rumors are true, and the two new figures that we did see were, two figures that were rumored. So it does seem to be more and more accurate. Just to refresh your memory a bit, we did have, as far as the Voyagers that were rumored, we had Revenge of the Fallen, Megatron, Brawl. We had two versions of Starscream, just two different decos. Optimus Prime and Ironhide. Now, obviously, all of these have been shown in some capacity other than Ironhide. He's the only one that we're still haven't had an image for yet. Obviously, we've had images for Brawl and Megatron before, and now, because of the back of the packaging, we have images of Optimus and Starscream. Now, what also helps confirm the previous, rumored assortments is that, Optimus could have been made into, like, a leader class as well, and as you can see, he is part of the same size as Brawl and Starscream and Megatron, so that's another reason why that other assortment is probably true. And as you can see, the Optimus that they went with is the movie, the original trilogy Optimus, essentially, which I'm happy about. I prefer the original trilogy in general. I'm not the biggest fan of Age of Extinction, and especially not The Last Night. Those two movies just, I'm really not a big fan, unfortunately. So it is really nice to actually get mainly figures from the original set. Although I am very excited for the Lockdown and Stinger that are rumored to come out. But anyway, talking about these new figures, first of all, Optimus Prime. Obviously these are very hard to see. It's a small picture, it's a blurry picture, just like all the other images that we have from the movie edition line. However, it doesn't look great to me. It looks like the legs are really skinny, and then he's got like a really boxy torso, which is very odd. And, obviously, again, it's hard to see. I am hoping that it's just because it's a blurry image, and once we get a more high-def image, we'll actually be able to see it properly. I do like the fact that it does come with his battle axes, his swords. I think those are very cool. But again, like, just proportions look a little off, and I wasn't a big fan of the proportions of Brawl either, from what we can see. So I think that this line, although I'm hoping that it's better than your average line, it does seem to be a little off when it comes to some of these proportions, because some of the figures that they show just look excellent, like Megatron and Blackout and Grimlock, but some of them look a little off, like Brawl and Optimus, unfortunately. Now, Starscream looks excellent. Again, it's a blurry image, however, I'm not seeing anything wrong with that one. That one just essentially looks like the deluxe version scaled up, and I've been a big fan of that deluxe version of Starscream from Dark of the Moon, so to have just a larger version of that would be totally, I'd be totally down for that. That would be excellent. From what we can see, it doesn't look like that one has tattoos, so most likely we also get another Starscream with the tattoos, that more represents him in Revenge of the Fallen. In Revenge of the Fallen and Dark of the Moon. Personally, I think I'd go with the one without tattoos, just because I have several Starscreams with tattoos, so to get one without it would kind of be refreshing, as well as, I'm a big fan of the movie 1, Decepticons, and considering this line already has Brawl and Blackout in it, just to add Starscream to that lineup for movie 1 would be excellent as well, so I'd probably stick with that one. But overall, Starscream looks excellent, and Optimus looks a little disappointing, but again, maybe when we get the high-def images, that my mind might be reversed on that, and Starscream might not look great, and Optimus might look amazing. Who knows? I do think it is quite annoying that we're only getting really crappy images from this line. I mean, it's so anticlimactic, because we're just becoming, used to seeing this, but not getting anything that you can really see. So there's a lot of speculation and a lot of just kind of proportions are really the only thing you could tell with these types of images because there's not much you can see otherwise. I will say seeing Megatron here without the stuff in the background, you can get a better idea of his claw. His claw does look very cool, so I am quite happy about that. And you can see his legs. I'm really liking his legs there. I think that they look very cool as well. So I'm very excited for this line. If you'd like to hear my thoughts on the other figures that were shown as well as just the assortment list that was shown, feel free to check out those videos. They should be on the screen now. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of these new 2 reveals of Optimus and Starscream, and of course I'll keep you guys updated on this movie edition line as I am personally extremely excited for it. So let me know what you guys think of these new figures and the movie edition line in general, and thanks so much for watching.